Berit Hadashah, renewed covenant, the gospel. Mathew, the book of the genealogy of Yeshua HaMashiach, ben of David, ben of Abraham. Abraham brought forth Yitzchak, and Yitzchak brought forth Jacob, and Jacob brought forth Yehudah and his brothers, and Yehudah brought forth Peretz and Zerah Batamar, and Peretz brought forth Hetron, and Hetron brought forth Ram, and Ram brought forth Amminadab, and Amminadab brought forth Nahshon, and Nahshon brought forth Solomon. Solomon brought forth Boaz by Rahab, and Boaz brought forth Obed by Ruth, and Obed brought forth Yeshai, and Yeshai brought forth David the sovereign, and David the sovereign brought forth Shelomah by Uriah's wife, and Shelomah brought forth Rehoboam, and Rehoboam brought forth Abiah, and Abiah brought forth Asa, and Asa brought forth Jehoshaphat, and Jehoshaphat brought forth Joram, and Joram brought forth Uzziah, and Uzziah brought forth Jotham, and Jotham brought forth Ahaz, and Ahaz brought forth Hizkiyahu, and Hizkiyahu brought forth Manasseh, and Manasseh brought forth Ammon, and Ammon brought forth Yashiyahu, and Yashiyahu brought forth Jeconiah and his brothers at the time of the exile to Babel. And after the exile to Babel, Jeconiah brought forth Shealtiel, and Shealtiel brought forth Zerubbabel, and Zerubbabel brought forth Abihud, and Abihud brought forth Eliakim, and Eliakim brought forth Azor, and Azor brought forth Sadak, and the Sadak brought forth Adim, and Achim brought forth Elihud. And Elihud brought forth Eleazar, and Eleazar brought forth Matan, and Matan brought forth Jacob, and Jacob brought forth Joseph, and husband of Miriam, of whom was born Yeshua, who is called Mashiach. So all the generations from Abram to David were 14 generations, and from David until the exile to Babel were 14 generations, and from the exile to Babel until Mashiach were 14 generations. And the birth of Yeshua HaMashiach was as follows. After his mother, Miriam, was engaged to Yosef, before they came together, she was found to be pregnant from the Ruach HaKodesh. And Yosef, her husband, being righteous and not wanting to make a show of her, had in mind to put her away secretly. But while he brought about this, see, a messenger of Yahweh appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Miriam as your wife, for that which is in her was brought forth from the Ruach HaKodesh. And she shall give birth to a ben, and you shall call his name Yeshua, for he shall save his people from their sins. And all this came to be in order to fill what was spoken by Yahweh through his Navi, saying, See, a maiden shall conceive, and she shall give birth to a ben, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which translated means El with us. And Joseph, awaking from his sleep, did as the messenger of Yahweh commanded him, and took his wife, but knew her not until she gave birth to her ben, the firstborn, and he called his name Yeshua. It is written,